Welcome back to Mana Central. I'm Sam.
And I'm Kenny. This week we're bringing you the new Planeswalker decks. It's Chandra, Pyrogenius versus Nissa, Nature's Artisan. These decks look pretty interesting considering the reviews so far about them, but pretty exciting too.
Yeah, they're brand new products, so we'll see how they play together and against each other.
Alright, we're all shuffled and cut and
Sleeved and...
oh, we didn't roll to see who goes first.
Oh, we should totally do that.
I got a 9.
I got a 5 on my... when it dropped out of my hand.
I didn't see it roll properly.
And then got a 3. So no matter what, I was definitely not going first.
It got worse. Alright, so
we're using this lovely Pokemon energy card to take the place of the energy card that Wizards of the Coast accidentally left out of the first shipment of Kaladesh. So
yeah, and
whoops.
It's green in theme with Nissa.
Right? A little cross game action.
Oh, that's right. So I'm playing Chandra's Pyrogenius deck, with Chandra Pyrogenius, her deck. And Sam is playing Nissa.
If you couldn't tell from my Nissa playmat and green energy card and green sleeves and green dice. And,
and I chose this playmat because I don't have a Chandra playmat, and this is the one where she's, yeah, they're both there, but she's looking up.
oh, is she?
I guess.
Sure.
Sure. That's my justification.
All the justifications you want. You're going first, I
Yep. Yep.
Cool.
It sounds like something I'd do. Alright, so we're going to start off with this mountain and pass the turn.
Awesome. These decks should be very, very interesting. I am going to play this forest.
Alright.
I'm going to tap it for Attune with Aether.
Okay.
I am going to search my library basic land card, put it in my hand, shuffle, and get 2 energy. And you are more than welcome to take your turn while I do all of that fun stuff.
Sure.
I'm going to reveal an island. So, just so you know, when you're taking your turn, wow, apparently these islands are clustered together. There's one. There it is. I'm going to put that in my hand.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll draw and play this second mountain.
I like your mountains.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay, okay.
So, yeah, I did that a little fast.
I like it. No, that's good. I'm going to finish shuffling because, you know, gotta keep it random.
Because the card told
Now
me
this
to.
pile shuffling business.
There you go. There you go.
All right.
Yeah,
Draw
can't
for
power
turn.
shuffle in the middle of a game.
I know, right? Untap. I'm going to play this Woodland Stream, which is battlefield tapped, and I'm going to pass to you.
Alright. Draw. Alright, what's that put me at? 7. Okay. Did not go how I thought this would start off, so I'm going to pass back to you.
Ooh. You could use some white.
I could, yeah, I sure could.
Alright. I'm going to play this forest. Pay 2 for Long Tusked Cub.
Oh, cool.
Whenever deals damage to you, I get 2 energy, and I can pay 2 energy to put a +1/+1 counter on him.
Permanently?
No, pass to you.
Alright.
Yeah, none of this till end of turn business, and it's not like whenever he attacks, I can do that any time, which is nice.
That is nice. I'm going to play this Plains.
Nice.
And we're going to tap 3 for Renegade Freighter, a 4/3 vehicle.
Ooh.
That has, when Renegade Freighter attacks, it gets +1/+1 and gains trample until end of turn.
Yes, that's
Crew
awesome.
2. Back to you, sir.
Cool.
Long Tuska. That's a pretty great card, actually.
It is. I'm just gonna be OCD about that. Green side, blue side.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I get that.
Right. Alright, we are going to... Bristling Hydra.
Ooh, that's
There's a battlefield, gain 3 energy. So I'm at 5.
Okay.
And I can pay 3 to put a +1/+1 counter on it and give it hexproof until end of turn.
Wow. That's intense.
So I'm going to swing with the Cub, swing for 2. Take me down to 18.
Down to 18.
And I'm going to pass to you.
Okay. And lucky draw. Cool. Okay, so we're gonna go for 2 here, Gear Shift Ace. 2-1 with first strike, and when you cruise a vehicle, that vehicle gains first strike until end of turn.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I thought that was a good call. Yeah, that's power 2 or greater, so we can tap him to crew this.
Cool, consider it crude.
And swing 4/3,
5/4,
5/4 trample and
First
first
strike.
strike.
Well, the first strike is what did it for me, so I'm going to take the 5. I'm going to go to 15.
Alright.
If it wasn't for the first strike.
And that'll end my turn.
Awesome. That is rough. I need to destroy artifact card. Unfortunately, that was not it.
You mean that thing this deck doesn't have?
It does. There's
Oh,
two
does
of
it?
them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thriving Rhino.
Ooh.
Here's the battlefield. Get 2 energy.
I remember him during Limited, and
7?
he was a fun one.
He is fun. We are going to swing with both of these guys.
Okay.
And I'm going to. I'm going to start paying some energy. We're going to put 3 of these. So I'll go down to 4. And we're going to put 3 of them here.
Okay.
No, sorry. That was
You had 7.
horrible. I had 7. I'm going to pay 4 because
Matt.
yeah. And put 2 here.
Okay.
So 8
8
total.
That's gonna hit hard and it's gonna hit fast. Okay, so I guess I'm down to 10.
I'm past you.
Alright. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, that's still just hanging out up there. We're gonna go ahead and play this planes. And
I feel like you could have used land, but that was a good thing. You drew that plains.
oh yeah. It wasn't a bad thing, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, that's an interesting play for me. That's a 2/3. Wow, yeah, this is a tough choice. And I'm
Got decisions to make.
gonna just have to let this turn slide.
Let it slide.
Yeah, it'll be your turn.
Okay, alright. Gonna get ready to crew up some blockers. Play some instants. If I could stop drawing land, that'd be really cool.
Oh, opposite problems.
Sorry. Sorry, I have all the land. We're gonna play Long-Finned Skywhale, 4/3 with flying.
Oh boy. Good thing it doesn't have haste.
Good thing it does not have haste. Also, it doesn't give me any more energy, which is kind of sad. We are gonna move to combat.
Alright.
And I am going to attack with all 3 of these guys. I'm choosing not to pay that there.
Okay. Yeah, that's rough. We'll crew up and block there. And you're choosing not to pay for the Thriving Rhino? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
so I did not
Okay.
pay for the Thriving Rhino, yeah.
Okay, Okay, so yeah, I'll crew up the Renegade Freighter to block the Long Tusk Cub. We'll tap 4 to play Flame Lash against Bristling Hydra.
Cool.
Okay, I was wondering if you could pay
I'll
that
pay
energy.
3 and
Yeah.
give it hexproof.
Okay.
Oh, I wish you could just pay 3 and put 3+1/+1 counters on it. So Cub is dead because of first strike, and your stupid vehicle lives.
Yep.
Stupid vehicle. And that's 7
Okay. Down
to
to 3.
you. And it's your turn.
Mistakes had to be made in order to learn. Alright. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to tap 4 for Oval Chase Dragster, 6/1 Trample Haste Crew 1. We'll go ahead and crew it up and swing in for
6/1 first strike. Ugh. So I'm at 11. No, 6. I'm at 9. 9.
Yeah, that was too easy for you. Really wasn't anything else that I could do there other than pump it for 2 more.
2 more.
So
I'm at 7.
got you down to 7 and it's your turn.
All right, here comes the flying whales and the. Woodland Stream's gonna have the battlefield tapped, so play this guy.
Alright,
Swing with the flying in the air.
and it's over. That was it.
Whew!
So they do play a little faster than I thought they might.
Yeah.
But
Especially against
Yeah.
each other. I feel like, as a constructed deck, they're not great, but against each other, they're not terrible.
no, they're not bad. There's a few cards that I could see being like maybe standard playable that would be kind of fun to goof around with, like like Flame Lash, and of course some of the already existing vehicles that are in.
And I like vehicles overall, just as a mechanic.
Yeah, they're fun. They're fun.
Cool. We will see you guys at Game 2 in mere moments. All right, we're back for Game 2. I was able to pick up a win on the first game, so I'm excited about that. Kenny, you gonna go first?
Yes.
Cool.
I will go first, and only because this time I feel like I'm in a little better shape than I was to start off with. I will admit to you right now that the first game I was silly, and I kept my opening hand because Chandra was the very first card I drew off the top of the deck. And I was just like, maybe these will be slow enough I can get there.
Right? Sure.
Maybe. Alright, so let's kick things off with, surprise, surprise, a mountain.
Nice.
Pass to you.
I also will say that I kept my opening hand last game because it had a lot of strong creatures right off the bat. And I'm doing something a little different this time. So I'm going to play this Woodland Stream, and I'm going to pass to you.
Alright. We're going to go with the plains here and pass back to you.
Alright. We're going to play the second Woodland Stream.
Oh, wow.
I know, right? And then I'm going to cast this Thriving Turtle. I'm going to gain 2 energy and pass to you.
Right on. Thriving Turtle.
Thriving
Making
Turtle.
an early appearance. Him and his 0 3-ness and just being a cool dude. Alright. So we're going to go with the plains here and pass back to you. Right on. Thriving Turtle. Making an early appearance. Him and his 0 3-ness and just being a cool dude. Alright. So we're going to go with the plains here and pass back to you. Right on. Thriving Turtle. Making an early appearance. Him and his 0 3-ness and just being a cool dude.
I think it's funny that he has a when he attacks
Mountain.
clause on him
Yeah.
as a 0/3.
It
He becomes a 1/4, but he has to attack to do it. That's like, oh, I don't like that. He's not supposed to tap. He's a defender.
It bums me out because, yeah, I mean, the turtles,
Poor turtle.
they get so much love in the art, but they don't actually get to be like
Yeah.
anything super special.
Do anything with that 3 mana?
You just got a 0/3 out.
I do. Just a 0/3, just a saddle 0/3, nothing crazy.
Yeah, we'll go for Renegade Freighter.
Would you knock that off?
And pass the turn back to you.
If your next turn you cast that first strikey guy, I'm going to be really upset with you. Nope, don't want to hear it. I'm going to be really upset with you.
Something about that.
Just saying. We are going to attune with Aether.
Let me guess. Island.
Yes, actually, you are correct, sir. I'm gonna grab an island. I'm gonna gain 2 energy. Island.
Get that island.
Cool, island. I'm gonna put that in my hand.
It occurs to me that in Pokemon, red energy and green energy are the only ones that match.
Magic colors.
Yeah.
There's
Because
no-
green is a leaf.
There's no black energy, like dark energy?
Well, there's like a dark energy, but it's not like a skull, like swamps are.
Oh,
And-
gotcha.
But like the symbols and such. You
Well,
know,
but you
red
got
and-
your tree for your forest, not necessarily a leaf.
Sure. That's fair. But they're the closest representation.
That's true. Yeah.
Which means you could
What
build
about
it.
blue?
And
water
blue,
energy.
and blue,
Yeah,
and blue,
yeah.
and blue.
But yeah,
That was the
fire
whole
energy.
reason I even thought about that. Like, was
blue?
blue.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so that happened.
Okay.
That's the thing. I am going to play Servant of the Conduit. I'm gonna get 2 more energy. I'm gonna go up to 6.
All right.
I can tap her and pay an energy to get 1 mana of any color.
There you go. I remember that being useful.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack because I feel like it's gonna be useful. I'm gonna pay 2 energy, put a +1/+1 counter on this guy. He is a 1/4 coming at you.
All right. So I forgot to put my dice back. We're just gonna go ahead and
Alright,
put
you
that
got
down to
19. Cool. Go ahead.
Okay.
I have to attack now so he can get stronger, so he can defend against your giant vehicles that I don't want to deal with.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
It's really not.
So we're gonna play another mountain. Let's see. Let's go with a little bit of Sky Skiff, a 2/3 flyer,
Nice.
and then we'll follow that up with
It's first strike you can be upset.
Trusty
nice.
Companion.
Trusty Companion.
Vigilance can attack alone, and he's a 3/2, which means he can crew whatever he wants to.
You sure can. Did you know vehicles can crew vehicles?
No.
Yeah, if you have a 1 mana creature and you crew this guy and you make it a creature, you can tap that to crew the other vehicle.
Right.
Isn't
Yes.
that crazy?
Yes, I did. I do remember seeing something like that at pre-release.
I was like, what? We've got vehicles crewing vehicles.
Because I guess at that point it's an artifact creature,
Right?
So
Yeah, so it can crew.
it can crew. It's kind of weird. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and crew the Renegade Freighter.
Alright, so that's 5 I'm taking
Yeah.
because I'm definitely not blocking.
All right.
Alright, going to 15.
All right. End of turn. Pass back to you. He goes back up there, and we'll let the craziness begin.
Sure try. Okay. Second fighting turtle.
Oh man.
Gain the 2. Back up to 6.
Feels like, it was undone. What you did.
I'm going to make tough decisions. That's what I'm going to do.
It is going to get more challenging.
I know, I don't like it. Paying the 1, going to 5 for, doesn't matter, blue, let's say.
Sure.
Paying those 3 for long, thin sky whale.
Alright. That guy.
That guy, 4/3 flying. You remember him from last game.
I do.
We're going to move to combat. I'm going to attack with this guy and pay the 2 energy to give
Buff him
him
a little.
a +1/+1 counter.
So down to 17
Down to
because
3 energy.
he's getting a little buffer.
Yeah, you take that 2 damage.
Man, there's that turtle love.
I know, right? That's it though. So I'm gonna pass to you.
Okay, so we're gonna untap, and I'm gonna change my mana position just to mess with people. See, now the planes are.
Wait,
over
but
here.
now the planes move. What's happening?
What's going on? Don't be silly, can I? We're gonna tap these 3 for Renegade Firebrand. As long as you control Chandra Planeswalker, a Chandra Planeswalker, Renegade Firebrand gets +1/+0 and has first strike, and he's a 3/2. That was I think we talked about a little bit, where it's kind of cool that it's just strictly a Chandra Planeswalker.
Yeah, absolutely.
So here we are again. I'm actually gonna tap this guy for here and this guy for here.
Awesome.
Bring these in as vehicles, and we're gonna swing with both of them.
Ugh.
One of them being in the air.
Trample 5/3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna block here because I don't really want to take a ton of trample damage.
Sure.
So I'll just be taking 2 off of that. And then I'm gonna block here and kill
and
your
that
skiff.
flyer.
Dead skiff.
Except he's built to last.
Built to last.
+2/+2.
So my whale is
and
dead.
indestructible.
Turtle is dead.
Alright.
I took 2 damage. And that was fun.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay,
2
vehicles. Back to you.
Ugh. You know what that wasn't?
Something you needed that would have been important for.
I feel like it's gonna be like a couple turns too late here, but that's okay. We're gonna pay 2. That guy gained 3 energy back up to 6.
Just a
We're gonna
tad.
pay 3 for that guy. Get 2.
Oh wow. Lots of energy buildup.
Yeah,
Real
here's the
quick.
problem though. I can't keep attacking with him and buffing him because it's annoying when you attack me with your ridiculousness.
I understand. Kind of.
I know. If I do it one more turn, it's just the worst. I'm going to try my best to bank that you can't kill me next turn.
Okay.
And I am going to attack with the turtle, pay 2, put a +1/+1 counter on him.
Okay, so that's 3
That's
this
3
time.
damage. And I'm going to hope
Down
that you
for now.
can't kill me next turn. And it's going to be your turn.
Alright. We'll see what happens here. I mean, I'd have to hit you for 13.
You know, you throw another vehicle out there, it's very possible. You put that. Is there that
There's that
train in here, that like nightmare doom train that's like a 10-8 or whatever?
No, it's the 6/1.
The Ovaltree Dragster?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. That's not terrible.
Yeah, well,
I would still kind of be alive.
It's trample and haste, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where built to last is really nice.
I just don't want that. You remember from pre-release that insane 10-8 train with like menace? It was horrible.
Yeah, our Arata Express or whatever it was called.
Terrible.
It was really brutal. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Tap 4, and I'm gonna play this Snare Thopter, 3/2 flying haste.
That's a lot of flying damage.
And okay. boy. Yeah, that's... There's easily trades that are worth it to you there, so I will crew up on these two. And then we'll go for 5 aerial damage, and then the 5/5 with trample.
5/4.
5/4. I'm sorry. Yeah, 5/4.
So I have to take a 5. So I have to go to 8.
Okay. But you might be able to do something about this freighter.
Yeah. It's just all my blocks are bad.
A little bit, yeah. I'd say.
And if like even if I just single block with this guy,
That's still.
it's 1 less damage because of the trample, and it's like. It's just. I have to keep this ability. I don't really care about this ability. But even if I double block with these guys. Oh, that's 4. Okay, sure. We're gonna double block here.
Alright, yeah, I kind of saw that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this dies.
And I take 2. From the trample, I am at 6 life.
Okay, that is the end of my turn.
Great. Okay.
But who'd have thought that thriving turtle would get as big as it is?
What a huge turtle. Okay, that is exactly what I needed.
Our viewers can't hear like the sarcasm.
No, it was. It's
Oh,
gain
okay.
5 life.
Oh, there you go.
I will be
There's
happy to
that guy.
gain 5 life. That is insane. I will take it.
Sure.
So now, because you have all this flying and ridiculousness, I might want to just keep hitting you. But also, I also want to have some blockers.
It's true.
It's just, it's rough. It's really rough.
That's true.
I am going to... 3 damage isn't worth it to have a blocker, so I'm going to pass to you.
Okay.
I'm going to pass the turn.
That
Be
was
very sad about it. Next turn. Next turn I'll
Interesting.
do some attacking, hopefully.
Interesting play. Okay. Let's see what we can do this turn. Well, I know the general rule of thumb here is never do this unless it's on your opponent's turn, but I'm just going to go ahead and Flame Lash
Oh, the poor Stomper.
the Arborback Stomper early on to, yeah, just
Okay, consider him flame lashed.
get that out of the way.
I was gonna really enjoy attacking with him next turn.
I kind of figured as much, which is why I just couldn't be letting that go.
He was gonna have a lot of fun. Let me know if you're...
Yeah, we're gonna go into combat. I'm gonna, crew him combat.
Okay. Now, before you declare attackers,
Sure.
crewing in your main phase, moving to combat,
Right.
I'm gonna tap this guy and pay 2 energy to tap this guy.
Okay. So he is tapped. So it'll just be the,
Just
Two
a
in
2
the
in the air that I can't block?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, end step. This goes back up here and, yep, your turn.
Alright. Let's see what happens. I'm top decking now. This is not good. Hey, I got my as long as you control Planeswalker guy.
As long as you control a Nissa Planeswalker.
Which I sure don't.
Me neither.
2/4 for 4 Doesn't seem very cool. He has
Oh,
reach.
but he does have reach.
Which is nice, which will help me shut down some of your dudes. A 4/4 with reach for 4 and vigilance would have been much, much better. But got that Nissa for that.
Yep.
I am going to...
This is an entirely different game.
Yeah, so now this... Yeah, especially from the first one. This has been so much longer. I am going to move to combat.
Okay.
I am going to attack with the turtle. I am going to pay the 2 to put a counter on him.
So that's 4 this time.
4.
Man, if you kill me with that turtle...
I sure hope so. That's the end game.
That's the dream right there.
Beautiful, thriving turtle. And that's going to be it for me. I'm going to pass to you.
Okay. And untap. Draw. Yeah, let's do that. We'll cast Speedway Fanatic. He has haste. Whenever he crews a vehicle, that vehicle gains haste until end of turn, making him pretty valuable.
Absolutely.
I think. And that 2/4. That 2/4 and that 2/3 both create some craziness. Let's crew up.
Crew up this goof.
And I'm going to move into combat.
Cool.
We going to react to that.
What? Yeah, no, move to combat. Combat
Okay.
away.
5 in the air.
Alright, I'm going to block the reach. I was like, why aren't you attacking with that one? I'm going to block the 3/2, because that's more damage I would take, even though you can continue to crew, which is annoying, but I'm going to block there.
Okay.
Feel free to instant away.
Nope.
No instants. Alright, so I'm going to take the 2, down to 7 life.
We just talked about how that guy has reach, and I still did this anyway. Alright.
Fine,
It's
get
your
him.
turn.
Okay. Oh, okay, I'll take that. This guy gives me 2 energy upon entry, so I'm at 4.
Alright.
I am going to pay 2 energy and tap this guy. I just gotta go all out now. I'm at 2 to tap either one of your creatures, doesn't matter. That one.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am going to attack with... I have 7 life. That's so bad.
If I keep making mistakes, it won't be that bad.
You have 10 life. That's the problem. It's not good, no matter what.
I don't know, that dude's a 4/7. He's a blocker for days.
I know, but I need him. The problem is I need him to attack, like, if I'm ever gonna come back from this. And it's... like, I need this guy to block. I'm gonna attack. I'm not gonna pay 2 energy.
Okay, so... yeah, I'll take the 4. Bring it down to 6.
Woohoo! Your turn. Small victories. Just
Gotta whittle me away.
I'm at 7. You're at 6.
Alright, there's planes. 5 here for Sky Swirl Harrier. 3/4 with flying.
Oh, nice. That's not bad.
Not too shabby.
More flying. You've got a lot of flying.
Yeah, yep. So we got a 2/4 with reach and just a 2/2 hanging out. Nope, pass.
Okay. I like it. I was really hoping you would attack and then I'd just run all over your dudes next turn.
Nope.
Okay, land. Yeah.
There you go.
Showed
Just what you
you.
needed.
Played that island to take that, Kenny.
Just what you
Okay,
needed.
3/4 flying. That's annoying. That's probably going to be a pass for me as well.
Oh,
Because I am not in a position where, I mean, that Thriving Turtle attacking into that wall of creatures, even as a 5/8,
not ideal.
probably would not survive. You'd probably multi-block with a couple creatures, and then we'd be in a sad state of affairs.
Mm-hmm.
I like him as a blocker.
If only he had reach.
I know, if only he
That
had
would make
reach.
him the ultimate blocker.
You know what? I am going to attack with him.
Say
I'm going to attack with him, and I am not going to pay the 2 energy. He is a 4/7.
7. He is a 4/7. Just gonna block here.
Okay.
It dies.
And that's that. Pass to you, sir.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna pay a red and a white for Veteran Motorist. He's a dwarf pilot, 3/1. When he enters the battlefield, scry 2. And when he crews a vehicle, that vehicle gets +1/+1 until end of turn.
Oh, that's awesome for you.
Yep. Whoop. You saw nothing?
I saw it was a white card.
Alright.
But was it going on the top or the bottom? I have no idea.
That part you don't know. That part you just don't.
I just can't believe how fast the first game was compared to this game. Like,
Yeah,
this
this
has
is
been
much slower.
just a drag.
It really has.
And that's kind of the downside with these replacement intro packs, I feel like, is that they're not consistent.
Yeah, they're definitely not designed to be anything more than what they are.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be a part of anything else, really. So let's see. It's crazy because I have so much power right now.
Yeah, you've
So
got
much
a
power.
lot of attackers. I also have a lot of decent blockers.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's it right there. That's what's.
You hate attacking into a disadvantageous board, don't you, Kenny?
It's not great.
When I can make profitable blocks and... Sad.
Oh man.
And I completely understand, because it's not worth attacking and tapping your creatures if you can't get through for a decent amount of damage.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're both just going to be playing the blocking game until
Yep. It's gonna be your
one
turn.
of us, draws our Planeswalker or a sweet, sweet card. This is not that, but it's a Long Tusk Club. I can gain 2 energy.
That isn't horrible.
It's not horrible. It's something to do with this energy I have. Is that 3/1?
Yeah. 3/1.
3/1. Okay, I like that. It's just a 3/1.
It's better when it crews a vehicle, though.
I know, right? I'm gonna attack with the turtle, pay 2, put a +1/+1 counter on it.
5/8. That is not where you ever expected this turtle to go.
Right?
Ever. Okay. Let's see. It's brutal. It's brutal. That's okay. You've served your purpose, pal. So that's where that's gonna go.
Oh, not gonna keep him to like crew up your vehicles or anything?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, so that's that for me.
Okay.
No more cards in hand. You've been holding on to that card for a really long time.
I have.
You're 1 man away from Chandra. I'm wondering if it's Chandra.
Actually, it's mostly been because I didn't have a second white source. It's a responder.
I love that card. Lifelink.
Yeah, that lifelink.
That's gonna help you a lot.
It probably will. That's the hope, at least. Now
I need to make this next card a Nissa, so this can become a 4/4 with reach and vigilance.
There you go. That would suck. It'll be your turn.
Okay. All right. I'll just keep
Not the ideal
on
position.
keeping on.
This board state is just nuts. I really love that art on that island on top too.
That's 7.
Yeah.
Aether Squall Ancient.
Wow. That's a problem.
6/6 flying. At the beginning of my upkeep, I gain 3 energy. I can pay 8 energy to turn all other creatures to their owner's hand.
Yep. Yep, that's a thing you can do.
Can't pay 8 energy right now. Sure wish I could.
The top deck we've all been waiting for.
Right? That's been nice. I feel like you're just gonna keep chump blocking my turtle, but I feel like that's better than just letting you keep your board state. So I'm going to attack with the turtle, not gonna pay the 2 energy, 5/8.
Crew block.
Head skiff. Alright. That's it for me. Pass to you.
I like the fact that vehicles can just be kind of a throwaway if you need it to be. Alright.
You got this.
I really don't.
You have 6 life.
You have a 6/6 flyer
I
on the
do.
field. I don't got this. We're gonna
Call it my turn.
do nothing. Yeah, call it your
Okay.
turn.
I'm gonna untap it. Upkeep, I'm gonna gain 3 energy. I'm gonna go with 5. If this is my gain 3 energy card,
Game over.
things are going back to hands. It's not. It's 2 mana for a 3/2, which at this point I will absolutely,
Just why not?
yeah, I'll take it. I'm not going to be attacking with these guys, so I'm just going to kind of, do stuff.
Sure.
Make my board state look a little less chaotic. Well, everybody loves the turtle. So we're
Make
just
that
gonna
flying turtle the hero.
keep that gravy train rolling and just keep attacking with the turtle until there is nothing left to attack.
He's coming at me for 5.
Coming at you for 5. 5/8.
All right. We'll block here.
Oh, the poor hyena.
Yeah, but he can't attack alone, and once it gets down to just him, there's really no point.
Yeah. Alright, that's it for me. As you know, that's all I do. I just sit here and... Even though at this point, like... Now that you only have 3 creatures, if I rush the board...
Mm-hmm.
Now that my
That's an
dudes... Yeah.
Let's go out with a bang.
Okay, do it.
I'm gonna
Attack
swing
with everybody?
with these two.
Oh, just the fly guys?
Yep.
Cool. Let's have fun. And let's block the ones I can. I'm gonna block like this.
Okay. So nothing happens here.
You gain 2 life off the lifelink, and that guy would potentially die.
Oh, but he will.
But he will take that ancient with him.
Yep. Yep, he will.
So you gain 2 life. Awesome.
So, gain 2 life.
This guy's dead.
Up to 8.
Nothing happens
Nothing
here.
happens here. Yep, nothing happens there, and
Yeah, go. Okay, Kenny. I'm gonna
look
go out with a bang. I'm gonna pay 2 energy. I'm gonna tap him, and I'm gonna attack with everybody.
everything. Perfect. Alright, I was gonna say, it didn't really matter, but I did take out that Leviathan, which felt pretty good
You did.
in comparison.
You shot down that Leviathan, that poor Leviathan.
6, 7, 8, 9, plus 5. Oh wait, I didn't even count that right.
So.
Oh yeah, that, so.
And I'll
4,
pay that. I'll pay that 2 energy.
6,
Or no, I only had 3,
7,
so I
8,
paid
9.
that. A lot.
Yeah. 9 plus
4, 9,
6.
10, 12, 14.
14.
Which is not 9 plus 6, but it's 5. And 4 is 9 plus 5.
Oh, I thought you had paid it.
No, I paid it for this guy.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Alright, well, that's it. There you have it. That is what the Chandra versus Nissa Planeswalker decks look like.
Not very consistent, not very competitive, but
Not bad,
fun
but
to
not
play
great.
against each other.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this isn't something that I would recommend to really...
Anyone other than new casual players?
Or collectors, I mean, if they really... Because this is the only way you can get...
Completionists that have to have those planeswalkers that are in the decks?
Yeah, there are certain cards that are exclusive to these decks, so it's if you want those cards, then you would want to pick these up as a completionist. But otherwise, yeah, no, I mean, they were fun.
Absolutely.
But if there were more 4-ofs of
the more
cards,
competitive cards, yeah, absolutely.
yeah, so
Don't forget to give us a like, comment on what you guys would like to see on future videos.
yeah, be sure to subscribe. That's pretty important for us. We really appreciate all of you viewers. I mean, we've hit 250 some odd subscribers now, which is just 230. Okay. Which is just phenomenal for us. Like we're super thrilled that you guys are here to support us, and we want to keep making these videos that you guys have enjoying so much. So yeah, hit that subscribe button. It keeps us going, and
follow us on social media. We got the social media presence
at Mana Central on Twitter, at Mana Central on Instagram, and Facebook.com/The Mana Central. So hit us up there, and otherwise. Thanks very much for joining us this week, and we'll see you guys next time.